we're here today with Minister Steve. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for supporting us and being here, and happy Nowruz.
Yes, it's wonderful to be able to join the community today for Nowruz. I know it's such a significant time for everyone across the Iranian diaspora, and of course it is a really troubling time for everyone in the community. So it's mixed emotions today, but I'm so glad to be able to join everyone here at Parliament.
Thank you so much. So given the current situation in Iran, what role Australia can play in supporting the Iranian people?
Well, of course, we've got a very large and proud Iranian diaspora right across particularly Melbourne, but also Victoria. And of course, we want to support them in any way that we can. We know that it must be a really distressing time, not knowing what's happening to loved ones back at home. We obviously support the federal government in Canberra's calls for a lasting ceasefire and peace for the region. We don't want to see innocent civilians caught up in this conflict. And of course, our hearts go out to each and every part of our Iranian community here in Victoria, who are such proud members of the Victorian community. And it is important that we continue to celebrate the culture and the heritage and the strength of the community here in Victoria.
Okay, and do you have any message for Iranian people?
Well, my hearts go out to everybody who's caught up in this conflict. Everybody has the right to live peacefully and freely, and I think that that is such an important set of values that we live and breathe here in Australia. And I know that the Iranian diaspora here in Victoria will always keep their heritage and their culture in their hearts.
Yes, thank you so much for your time and appreciate this conversation.
Thank you and happy Nowruz to everybody today.
Thank you so much. هدف کانون از برگزاری مراسم نوروز در پارلمان هاوس چیست؟
امسال کفایت جان 6مین سال پیاپی که کانون ایرانیان ویکتوریا در محل کوینز هال برنامه نوروز رو برگزار میکنه. در واقع هدف اصلی ما از برگزار کردن این مراسم این هست که افرادی که به هر نوعی توی تصمیم گیری، سازمان هایی که میتونن کمک کنن، افرادی که توی تصمیم گیری ها میتونن تاثیرگذار باشن، اینا رو دور هم جمع بکنیم و به خاطر رپیوتیشن خوبی که کانون در طی سالها به دست آورده، خوشبختانه امسال هم ما موفق شدیم گروه رده بالایی رو جمع بکنیم و بتونیم از مسائلی که الان در حال حاضر چه در ویکتوریا و استرالیا و چه در ایران باهاش دست و پنجه نرم میکنیم، مسائلمون رو باهاشون مطرح بکنیم و ازشون بخوایم که بخصوص در این شرایط خاص که مردم در ایران و مردم در اینجا واقعا تحت فشار هستن، بتونن هر نوع ساپورتی که میتونن ارائه بدن و در کنار کامیونیتی ما باشن مثل بقیه کامیونیتی ها.
بعد کانون چطور میتونه اتحاد بین ایرانیان و استرالیا برقرار کنه؟
کانون خوشبختانه موفق بوده گروه‌های مختلف رو دور هم جمع بکنه و به صورت مسیرهایی که ما میتونیم مسائل مشکلات خودمون رو مطرح بکنیم به صورتهای مختلف میتونه اتفاق بیفته. تجمعاتمون رو الان در حال حاضر داریم، یه سری کارهایی انجام میشه در کنارش، مثل این ادوکسی هایی که انجام میشه، پتیشن هایی که انجام میدیم و از طریق پیجای ما مردم میتونن ببینن که چه اکتیویتی هایی انجام میشه و از این فرصت استفاده میکنم. خواهش میکنم اگه هر کسی فکر میکنه میتونه بیاد مثبت باشه، تاثیرگذار باشه، توانایی و مهارتی داره، با کمال میل ما خوش آمد میگیم بهشون و از همکاریشون استفاده میکنیم.
خیلی متشکرم از اینکه با ما بودیم. وقت خوبی. Hi, Mr. Gabriel. Happy Nowruz.
Happy Nowruz. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Do you think the international committee has been paid enough attention with the situation in Iran?
Well, I think it's incredibly important that we continue to pay attention to what's happening in Iran. We know that there are reports of the Islamic Republic in Iran regime continuing with arbitrary arrests and executions, as they have been doing during the protests earlier this year. We know that it's a very oppressive regime. And so I've been focused on, of course, supporting my community, but making sure that I'm calling that out in Parliament as well as in media, as the Prime Minister has been doing and the Foreign Minister has been doing. And so the Australian government very much stands with the Iranian people and wants to make clear that the actions of the Islamic Republic in its oppression of its people are unacceptable.
Okay, very good. And do you have any message for Iranian in this situation?
Again, I would say that the Australian government stands with the Iranian people, but also with our Iranian communities here in Australia. I think across the political spectrum, I'd encourage people from the Iranian community to get in touch with their local members. That includes people in my electorate of Menzies, so that we can support you with any issues that you might be facing, that we might be able to assist with, but also to let us know how we can support the Iranian people and elevate your voice in Parliament.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
شما چطور میشه که اتحاد رو در میان ایرانیان استرالیا برقرار کرد؟
سوال خیلی خوبیه ولی سوال خیلی سختیه. به نظر من الان در مرحله هستیم که متاسفانه گروه ها با هم دیگه با تفاوت عقایدی که دارن نمیتونن دور هم جمع بشن و اون گفتگو رو داشته باشن. واقعا الان به اون گفتگو نیاز داریم و اینکه به عقاید هم دیگه احترام بذاریم. تمرین دموکراسی برای ما که این فرصت و این چیزا داریم که بتونیم اینجا زندگی کنیم و این تمرین رو انجام بدیم خیلی الان لازمه و فکر میکنم که باید برای یاد گرفتن هم اوپن مایند باشیم و بتونیم آمادگی اینو داشته باشیم که به تفاوت عقیده هم گوش بدیم.
بله. مرسی که با ما بودید. امیدوارم که روز خوبی داشته باشید.
Today with Mr. Matt in Iranian New Year in Parliament House. Hello, Mr. Matt.
Well, happy Persian New Year.
Thank you so much. I have a question. Do you think the international committee has paid enough attention to the situation in Iran?
Attention's being paid all around the world now to what's going on over there. With I think people all around the world hoping that this ends as soon as possible. What steps are next is a mystery to most people. We want to make sure innocent life is protected and that this conflict can come to an end as soon as possible. While the ceasefire is promising news, we want there to be an enduring peace for the people in Iran and around the region. And it's at the moment the focus really is on just making sure human life is protected as much as possible.
Any messages for Iranian people?
Stay strong. That there are people around the world who care about you. And who are very keen to be communicating with you as soon as possible. That we send our love, and we hope that that you find peace as soon as possible.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you. We are here with Vivian and Victoria Multicultural Commission. How are you today?
I'm very well. Thank you very much for having me.
We've been honored to have you here today, and Happy New Year.
Happy Nowruz, New Year to everybody. It is an honor to be here, and I've been to this event every year, I think, for the times that I've been in Israel and for the times that this organisation, the Australian Iranian Society of Victoria, organises it here.
Thank you so much for being here. I have a question. Do you think that the international community has paid enough attention to the situation in Iran?
There is a lot we can do more on. I think sometimes with the internet being closed, we don't know what is going on. I think in Australia, even in Victoria, our multicultural communities, we can do a lot more to wrap our arms around the community, to really provide that understanding and that support. Geopolitics is complex, and we all have that sort of geopolitics history, but it's about that shared value of humanity and who we are as people.
And do you have any message for Iranian people?
For the Iranian Australian community here in Victoria, I hope that Nowruz gives us and gives you a chance to pause and to reflect and to really find that opportunity to share that understanding and support each other in what is, I understand, a very, very challenging time. So I hope you find that inner peace and inner tranquility to be able to draw from that resilience to continue and to support people here and back home in Iran as well.
Thank you so much for having us and to talk with you.
Thank you for having me. Happy Nowruz.
Happy New Year. Mayor, how are you?
Yes, I'm very well.
Happy Nowruz.
Happy Nowruz. It's absolutely fantastic to be here with the Iranian community to celebrate Nowruz and celebrate this occasion today and bringing everyone together and remembering those people and the work that's been done by the Iranian community here, not only in Melbourne, but also in Manningham as well.
Yeah.
We've got a magnificent group of people living
Amazing.
in the area.
So, given the current situation, do you think the international committee has been paid enough attention to the situation in Iran?
Look, from a Manningham perspective, it's something that we don't get involved with national issues. That's more for state and federal counterparts to look at that. But from Manningham, we're here for the whole Iranian community. Irrespective of who they are, we're here to support them. That's what we're about, community. And all councils across Melbourne, across Australia, should be involved and should help out the Iranian community where possible.
Any messages for Iranian?
Happy New Year, and we wish you all the best. And we look forward to some happy memories and celebrations. So we really look forward to that.
Thank you so much for being. Hello, we are here today with Mr. Evan Mahalon. How are you today?
Great to be here.
Thank you so much for being here and Happy New Year.
Happy Nowruz.
Happy Nowruz. So I have a question. Given the current situation in Iran, what role can Australia play in supporting Iranian people?
I think attending events like today, Nowruz, is a reminder of the constant support we need to show to the Persian community here in Victoria, a steadfast people, but people who have a heavy weight on their shoulders in terms of knowing that their family is still at home, knowing there are people here that are desperate to see change in Iran and want a government that reflects that change, that reflects the need to have fundamental human rights in Iran, that reflects the need to have peaceful protest and fundamental human rights in Iran. I think that's what all we want, and all we want is for the government to reflect those views as well.
Very good. And do you have any message for Iranian people?
Well, Happy Nowruz. But also that the Victorian Liberals and Nationals stand in solidarity with our Persian community and the Iranian people.
Thank you so much. And once again, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are here with Mr. Mark. Hi, Mr. Mark. Happy Nowruz.
Thank you very much. Happy Nowruz to you as well.
Thank you so much. With the current situation in Iran, do you have any message for Iranian people?
Yeah, well, for the AFP, we really do understand that the Australian Iranian community are really hurting at the moment. And so it's really important for us and for my team, so the community liaison teams and the wider AFP, to be here to support the Iranian community in this time that they are hurting, and provide that support and provide a safe and secure Australia for the population here in Australia.
Thank you so much for being here, and happy Nowruz again, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you so much. به نظر شما چه کارهایی رو کانون میتونه انجام بده که اتحاد بین ایرانیان و استرالیا بیشتر کنه؟
یکی از اهداف بزرگ کانون در واقع ایجاد همبستگی بین اقوام مختلف ایرانی در ویکتوریا هست. ما با برگزاری مراسم این چنینی میتونیم همه اقوام رو کنار هم قرار بدیم و این اقوام بتونن در کمال صلح و آرامش با هم صحبت بکنن، تشارکات در واقع مشارکت فرهنگی در کنار هم دیگه داشته باشن، اشتراکات فرهنگیشون رو در کنار هم بیارن و ممکنه اختلافاتی وجود داشته باشه ولی همیشه میشه اختلافات رو پذیرفت و در کنار هم دیگه با مصالحه و سازش زندگی کرد.
بسیار عالی. بعد میشه لطفاً در مورد دغدغه‌هایی که کانون پیش رو داشته تو این مسئله بر ما توضیح بدید لطفاً؟ متشکرم.
حتما. متاسفانه توی چند ماه اخیر یه مقدار به خاطر اختلاف عقیده، سلیقه‌های سیاسی مختلف باعث شده که دیویژن و تفرقه در بین کامیونیتی دیده میشه. کانون همواره بر این تلاش بوده که بتونه گروه‌های مختلف رو با عقاید مختلف کنار همدیگه قرار بده، نه فقط از اقوام مختلف، حتی علایق سیاسی مختلف، علایق فرهنگی مختلف، بتونه این مکالمه رو بین این عزیزان تسهیل بکنه که با وجود اختلافات بتونن احترام همدیگه رو حفظ بکنن. دغدغه‌ای که من فکر می‌کنم الان مهمتر از همه چیز هست در جامعه ما، این افترا زدن و برچسب زدن هست که تا جایی که ممکن هست باید از این مسئله برحذر باشیم و اجازه ندیم که یه همچین مسئله بزرگی در بین جامعه ما گسترش پیدا بکنه.
بله متشکرم. مرسی که تایمتون رو به ما دادید. وقت خوبی داشته باشید.
خیلی ممنونم از شما. متشکرم.